What is agency capture? Have you ever wondered how regulatory agencies can sometimes seem to favor the industries they are supposed to oversee? This phenomenon is known as agency capture. Agency capture occurs when these regulatory bodies, designed to protect the public interest, end up prioritizing the needs of the industries they regulate. This shift often happens through close relationships between regulators and industry leaders. As a result, enforcement of rules can weaken and accountability may diminish. One key way this happens is through the personal and professional ties that regulators develop with industry members. These connections can create conflicts of interest. Over time, regulatory agencies may adopt policies that are friendly to industry interests. This can be influenced by lobbying efforts, career incentives, or shared cultural perspectives. A common term associated with this is the revolving door, where individuals move between government roles and industry jobs. This movement reinforces alignment with corporate priorities rather than public safety. From a Republican perspective, agency capture is often viewed as a clear example of government overreach and inefficiency. When regulatory bodies become captured, they can impose burdensome rules that stifle competition and innovation. This situation tends to favor established corporations while putting smaller businesses and consumers at a disadvantage. Conservatives argue that this undermines the principles of a free market. They believe that regulatory agencies distort competition by favoring larger firms with lobbying power over smaller ones. The implications of agency capture can be seen in various sectors, such as environmental and financial regulation. Captured agencies may delay the implementation of stricter standards or even exempt politically connected firms from regulations. For instance, an environmental agency that has been captured might relax pollution controls for certain industries. This can harm public health while benefiting corporate profits. Republicans frequently highlight these cases to advocate for deregulation, transparency reforms, and stricter ethics rules. To combat agency capture, conservatives typically propose several solutions. One is implementing sunset clauses that requiring periodic congressional reviews of regulations. This ensures that regulations are still relevant and effective. Another solution is increasing public accountability through open rulemaking processes and judicial scrutiny. Reducing regulatory complexity is also important to minimize loopholes that powerful industries might exploit. Lastly, restricting the revolving door with longer cooling-off periods between government service and private sector employment can help maintain a clear separation between regulators and the industries they oversee. By framing agency capture as a failure of bureaucratic overexpansion, Republicans argue for structural reforms. They believe these reforms should return regulatory authority to elected officials and promote accountability driven by market forces. Understanding agency capture is essential for grasping the broader conversation about the role of government in society and the principles of limited government.